So this is basically a showcase to one of my favorite games that I also hate, Dead by Daylight. So recently, I think Legion's breathing is too high. He's breathing a lot. There we go. As you can. Let's get more silent. Who is silent? Ghostface is silent. Actually, Nemesis is quite silent, even though his footsteps are loud. It doesn't make that much sound. But yeah, this is Dead by Daylight's 2022 Halloween event. As you can see, the loading screen, the lobby, is quite orange. The color of pumpkins. I'm gonna showcase all the things that you can get in this event. So let's start with the killer because it's easier. So for killer, there are some cosmetics that you can earn, and I'll be going through how you earn those cosmetic during the game. But in total, there should be 6 for killers. So there's 1 that's for trapper, of course. It's called the Rock Candy Cleaver. This blade will break your teeth one way or the other. Very brutal. I kind of like it. It's quite retro in the sense. Green and pink. Maybe a little bloodstain and some metal bars there. I don't know why, but it is what it is. The second one would be Hillbilly. He has a honeycomb hammer. This hammer is thought to be lost to a beehive out back, but if he used things later, he had a terrifying weapon. Yeah, a beehive. Well, I think bees can go in there. Let's see what's a good outfit. Oh, he dropped it to the floor. Kind of like the milkman outfit because it's so, it's just a killer with a milkman. But yeah, that is his honeycomb hammer. Pretty sweet, might I say. The third one would be nurse. Is it? Yep, and it's called the Bon Bone Saw. A spoonful of sugar won't make this medicine go down any easier. And that's a very clear reference to Mary Poppins. I like it. I love how they reference things outside of Dead by Daylight into their own game. And that's kind of one of my favorite musical songs, which is nice. Yep. Green and some candies on the side is good enough. Let's look at Doctor. He has an ice pick, I think. What's it called? Glucose injection. The fastest way to a sugar rush. That's very short description. He's laughing about it too. It's aight. Like it can go with a winter costume, I think, if I had it. This was his Halloween costume from last year. The Frankenstein looking one, the transplant. So if I mix up with the glucose injection, it's okay. It's aight. It's fine looking. But I'm rocking this Love Doctor one because I like the red and white. It's pretty neat. The glucose injection. Who was the next one? I think. Okay, there's this 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth one should be the plague. She has a gumball as a weapon. A gumball. A gumball vessel. A vile, cloying scent disperses from the cracks in its glass. Oh, no wonder. It's smoking. It's vile. Tasty, but deadly, I think. Ooh. Tasty but deadly. I think this looks good. I don't know. I think that's fine. But now she can hit people with a gumball machine. And then people will puke because she is the plague. And then the last one should be the twins. And they have sickly sweet. This scythe, hidden away for weeks with a stalk of candy, ended up covered in foul larvae. Eee, so that's what the yellow things are. They're larvae or maggots. All larvae. They say larvae, so it should be larvae. Wonder what's the sticky things. Stalk of candy. Oh, it's hidden away in a stalk of candy. Okay, so it's just coated with candy, and then suddenly there's larvae growing out of it. That should be very unhygienic, very infectious. Could get someone killed. And they're holding hands. And the killer chosen for the Halloween event is the hag. I'll show you her skin. It's pretty neat. Oof. The swamp monster. The noise she makes is just hilarious. And it wasn't that hard to get. There was only one challenge that was hard to get I think the body. Yeah. So it's called the swamp creature. She emerged from the foul dark marshes, stinking of algae, and rot, and something from a lost realm had changed her. Basically the swamp monster. Aquatic visage. Her face resembled a fish, her body almost a human, a true horror from the depths. That's the headpiece, so it's the gills at the back, I guess, or the fins. The body, foul scales. The smell alone was nearly enough to kill. She's stinky. I think that's the same comment I made when I first read it out loud. And for her claw, which is basically her power, because she uses it for drawing the hexes on the floor. Amphibious claw. Just as capable of rending flesh on land as they are at sea, so it's very useful. Too bad one is bigger than the other. She funny. And here are the charms. So we got the candy spider. So it says here, a delicious gummy layer surrounds what may or not be an actual spider. So we don't know if this is a spider or not. And it's crawling on my hook chain right there. The second one, the charm, is the creepy corn. I mean, look at it. Ugh. I can't believe they made something like this. Creepy corn. Take a bite of it before it takes a bite of you. I mean, I could survive. He's only missing a teeth, right? A teeter. And for the killer, we have the Meg Crow. So last year was the Nia Crow. This year was the Meg Crow. This is the longest she has ever stood still. Oh no. I mean, like, we know that she likes to run a lot, but this is so dark. So the Meg Crow. A stake ran through her torso. Oof. And then an arm is missing. Even a leg. her right leg. That's not good. I think that was her dominant leg too. What's that piece sticking out there? Not really sure. Poor Meg. What's hanging? Is it? Why is it blue? It's like a necklace. Could be a medal. That's kind of sadistic, right there. But yeah, that's all the killer charms that are made from 2022 Haunted by Daylight. Yeah, this one's for the Midnight Grove from last year, and I did that. But that's fine. So that's all the killers. Now let's move on to the survivor. Maybe I should change her. She noisy. She likes to make noise. Now let's go with survivor. Because we have my boy David here, but let's go one by one. Like who got the cosmetics? I think it was Claudette first. Yeah, she has this botany looking shirt. You know, like plants growing out of her rib cage, even her forearm bones, femur has some vines growing out. And is that supposed to be the shoulder blades? Nothing much. I think it glows in the dark too. So this shirt is pretty cool. I think the next one was did Meg have one? Oh, I'm not really sure. Nope, she did. Oh yeah, the next one would be David. I've been rocking the shirt ever since the event came out. I really wanted this shirt. It's just so cool. And there's a football stuck at his heart because his love for football is right there. And his rib cage is not as structured as Claudette's. Maybe because he suffers a lot of injuries. Who knows? But look at that. And it glows. This 100% glows in the dark. Really like this shirt. I think the next one would be Fengmin. Yep. You can see it's very colorful to her gamer self. Right there. She has a short stature, so maybe that's why her spine is not that long. But look at that. Colorful rib cage right there. Kinda like it. I like it. And the next one would be Jane. Yes, sir. She has something. I can't tell. Oh wait, I should read. I forgot to read the description. Alright, so for Claudette. The bones of a green-thumbed scientist. There you go. For David. The bones of a brick house bruiser. Makes sense. For Fengmin. The bones of a ferocious competitor. She loves to compete. Jane. It's called The Bones of an Incisive Interviewer. But what is that? Is that supposed to be like a mic or something to do with stage prop? She has big shoulder blades, let me tell you. I can't really tell. Maybe if I up the quality, but it will lag. It'll lag the stream. So let me just try. Ultra. I still can't tell what it is. Oh, that's a mic for sure behind. And in front of it is a on-air sign for like radio hosts. Sorry for the lag. I just wanted to see what it is. Couldn't really tell with the low quality. But that's Jane. inquisitive ribcage. I think the next one should be, is it Yui? No. Felix. Felix for sure. I remember he had one. So it's called the architectural ribcage, the bones of a visionary creator. So you can see a is that protractor? That's definitely a triangular ruler. Oh, he's like measuring also his bones. Crazy. Different colored shoulder blades right there. Like it, I don't know. I keep seeing Felix's shirts or sweaters keep like waist high, that high, all the time. Even his winter one, which I got for him first, it's high. But then when you wear his normal, I guess it, because I think it's the jacket flaps. Yeah, this is for Felix. And the last one that I got is Yunjun Lee. Ooh, look at that pop, that color poppin'. Remix ribcage, the bones of a harmonic savant or savant. Doesn't it look like a face? Like those are the eyes, the ears, and this is the head. Oh, crazy. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. She good. And the survivor chosen for this Halloween is actually Kate Benson with her scarecrow outfit. Cornfield Scarecrow. For a Halloween barn party, she thought she might pull a little prank on her friends and jump out of the crops. That's just trauma-inducing. But yeah, that's her outfit for Halloween. It looks nice. Suits her country style background. Do you like it? So the next one is her head, the floppy straw hat. She borrowed this hat from a local scarecrow and put a cute sunflower on top. So that's why there's a sunflower. She's the brightest. Here, straw fringe top. It got a little itchy, but it was worth it for the prank. Oh man, she had to stuff straw inside her top, or is it the neck region? I guess. And the pants, patchwork breeches, breeches. Yeah, patchwork breeches. There was plenty of extra quilt fabric lying around, so she turned some old jeans into scarecrow attire. Oh yeah. I like the patchwork. Pretty neat. And the charm for the survivor would be this one, the little monster. So the spider and the creepy corn is for both killer and survivor. But for survivors, they have specifically this one, the little monster. And it's called... it's the doctor. Dressed as Frankenstein. Where did they get the tiny body parts to build him? Insane. And he's posing in a fabulous way. Pretty neat. Oh yeah. He's just funny. Oh, I forgot to show the killer offerings. So let me go with the killer offerings first. Like what you can get from the blood web. Oh, he doesn't have it. I think Ghostface has it. Because I played him quite a bit for the event. So the first one is the Arcane Dowsing Rod. And it's basically only for this event. Right, taps into the latent energy of the entity's realm to find even more concentrated pockets of power. It's personal, which doesn't stack, kinda stinks, but it provides a 100% additional blood points bonus to event hooks, completing event generator repairs and void energy transfers. Provides a directional cue when an unstable rift spawns within 24 meters. I don't really use directional cues of audio cue, because it's way loud and I can't tell which direction it is. It could be behind me and I'm like, oh, what's that? What's that noise? Yeah, and it's only playable during the Haunted by Daylight event. And for the add-ons, we have this Blight Serum. It always comes every Halloween, I guess. Right, so this was introduced, I believe, 2 years ago when the Blight first came out with the Pestulate flowers, or Pestula. I forgot the pronunciation. I'm sorry, but basically you have a charge, one-time charge that you can go sprint forward and then slam into a wall or slow down at the end of your sprint, and it covers great distance. But the thing is, in order to recharge this one, you have to hook a survivor. Yeah, you have to hook it. And the thing is, it also occupies your power ability. And sometimes I don't want that to happen. Sometimes. Like for example, Ghostface, his power is to be silent. Right? And after you hook someone, you need to use your this one so that you can use your power. So like, you sprint forward, they know kind of you're approaching them, and then you try to stay silent, but then they kind of know you're sneaking up to them. So I don't know, maybe a different button should work. It's fine. For Survivor, they obviously have a lot more to get. A lot more. So let me just go to David. So for David, of course we have the same offering, but for the items, there's a lot more. There's the Willow Whip's flashlight, came back. It considerably increases friendly ghosts in your life. That's the only difference. 8 seconds of use. So they also had the Broken Bulb. Causes the flashlight to flicker, increases the brightness. I think it's the same as the other bulb, right? 25%. Nah. It's only increased by 15%, the brightness. Increased duration by 30. Increases the spookiness just a little. Ooh, spooky. Hello, Skunk. I'm just reviewing the Dead by Daylight Halloween event. Might be playing later, but I don't know. But that's it for the flashlight. Spooky. And also bonjour. Is it bonjour? No, it should be afternoon, so good afternoon. The other item that survivors have is the All Hallows Eve lunchbox. A plastic lunchbox with phosphorescent Halloween stickers that has been packed with first aid equipment. It's a lunchbox, but it's also first aid. 24 charges, increases when you heal others by 35%. Really, it still works even in the afternoon. Because in Portuguese, it's like bom dia for morning, and bom. It's not bom norte. It's bom suave. Yeah, it's like they have something different for afternoon. So I thought it's the same, but it's not. Unlocks self-healed and makes you considerably more visible. Makes you considerably more visible. It's an orange. It's a bright orange lunchbox. In Quebec, they say Bon Matin. Ooh. Oh, really? Why would they say it differently over there in Canada? I guess to each to their own. But yeah, I got the lunchbox. What do they have? Oh yeah, the serum. This is my favorite because it pairs well with the anti-hemorrhagic syringe. Right, so this heals you after a certain amount of time. This one provides you speed. So increases the speed by 5% over 20 seconds, creates a blight trail behind the survivor, consumes the med kit, but it also changes your FOV. I mean, like, it changes a bit farther. So it's like your speed, pretty good. This one goes well together. I can't believe I got 100 of these. A lot of French word in Canada is a translation of English word. I think it's like a mix then, right? It's like a fusion of English and French. But seriously, I got 100 of these. Can I use it? Can I use it outside? I think I can use it outside of the event. Sheesh, look at that. Look at that. 100. How many have this? 95. I have 67, 63 flashlights. And how many bulbs do I have? 51. I have way too much for David. But this, I keep playing him, that's why. It's insane. But that's it for the Survivor and Killers. Not perk, but cosmetics, offerings, charms, and items or add-ons. So let's go to the tome. Scary. So only lasts until the 3rd of November of this year. Started from the 13th, so rank reset. A great breach has appeared across the sky of the Entity Realm. Collect void energy when repairing generators and hooking survivors. Transfer 30 void energy into unstable rifts to unlock new cosmetic rewards. An event tome has arrived with even more rewards to be earned, only playable during the Haunted by Daylight event. Visit our social channels for more information, event, and unlockable rewards. Well, I already got them all. Let's see how much it took me to get all of this. So I did complete 100% of every challenges to get everything out of this tome. And this is the first level. So on the survivor side, had to transfer void energy, void virtuous. This one is generosity, heal 2 states of survivors, other survivors, not yourself. And this one's craft times over, cleanse 2 totems. That's so easy. That's so easy, honestly. Let's go around. So enigmatic light, finish 2 esoteric generators. So those are the special generators that happen or spawn during the event. And here's the liberator, unhook survivors, make them safe. And this one's transfer 10 void energy in a single unstable rift. And that's easy, right? So survivor side is quite simple to do. And let's go to the killer side. Here is transfer a total of 15 energy, void energy. So this one was only 15. This one's also 15. Bloody good. So that's void vicious. Bloody good is hit the survivor 8 times. Easy enough. Oh, I have to say something about this one though. Like the way I think I remember doing this challenge was unintended to kill anyone. I did not mean to kill anyone. They just didn't save them in time. So like I hit them. No, it should be this one. It should be this one. Like void energy. I hit them thinking that they will survive, but they're very easy to down. And then I hooked them so I can get void energy, right, to deposit into the unstable rift. But the thing is, some teammates did not save them at all, and I feel very bad for doing this challenge. It just feels so bad. Rest in peace, baby survivors. They were literally baby survivors. They were using a Claudette skin. That is default, the green apron one. And it looks good on her, but the thing is like that's kind of a tall tale that it's a baby survivor. So down in the middle, it's sacrifice. This one I hate. I don't like sacrificing 2 survivor. 2, like in the end I had to sacrifice 4 because end their misery or something. But 2, I hate killing. I don't like to kill in this game. It's really not my nature to do it. But for the sake of the rift, sure. This one's damage 5 generators, scrapyard. Preference, scrapyard. Arcane devotion, hook 3 survivor on esoteric hook. And yeah, that's it. In the middle, that would be bronze run. Earn 4 emblems of bronze quality or better, which is easy. It doesn't have to be anything. It could be just Lightbringer, Altruism, Evader, or even the unbroken emblem. I forgot what's the altruism one. Is it just altruistic? I think so. And in the middle, there's community challenge. So to get the Megcrow, we needed to smash 50,000 pumpkins. And for us individual, we can only smash a maximum of 2. Very easy. I think on the first day of the Halloween event, right, it wasn't like the tome wasn't even fully fleshed out. And there were already the generators and the pumpkin on the map. So like there are only so few pumpkins in the beginning. I'm like, oh, I gotta smash it because last year, if you smash one, like kick it with your foot, then you can either get a speed boost, a hindered effect, yeah, slow it down, or nothing. But 2 is okay. Like there's a lot in a match. And you can get the Megcrow. For this one is to transfer 5 void energy or more into a single unstable rift. Very easy. Okay, and do it one time. So over 50,000 players have done this one. So it's easy. Yes, sir. And let's go to level 2. Level 2 wasn't as difficult as level 1, in my opinion. But maybe you might think otherwise. Right, so on the killer side, let's go with killer first. Knockout. Knockdown's 8 survivor. It took a while, but that's fine. Like, I think I did this with... I want to say Legion. Because he's kind of like my go-to killer at the moment. Just because of his bunny outfit. And it's easy to down and locate survivor. Yeah, it took a while, but it's fine. So the next one is Unleash the Rage. Break 15 walls, pallets, or generator. Just bring brutal strength. Zenshin tactics if you need to. Enduring, yeah. And in the middle is Bloody Rewards. 50,000 blood points. Just get something to increase your blood point reward. Escape Artist, escape 2 trials. This was crazy hard. Because lots of killers don't want you to leave at all. They don't want you to leave. So I even had to put it as my Discord status. Trying to escape in Dead by Daylight. Help. And the first one was Strategic Alliance. Perform a cooperative action for 90 seconds. Simple. And after the Bloody Rewards, it will be Prize Pumpkin. Get 2 treats from smashing pumpkins. 2 treats. It's easy if you just focus on, just locating a pumpkin and smash it. And on the Survivor, Machinus, finish repairing 2 generators. Complete this as a single trial. Thank goodness it doesn't say complete like a total of 2 generators. Because that will be insane. You have to start from 0 to 100. And you have to make sure your other teammates didn't finish it. So finishing it only, you just tap a gen while it's at the end progress bar, and it will count. And you can get the head for Kate. Here, Rusted Blood. Hook 4 different survivors. This one I had to do 2 tries because there was one in Midwich, and I believe, I think also Legion. Either Legion or Ghostface or Wesker. And there was one that kept evading me. So it was so annoying. like I was trying to be friendly. So if you know, you know. Right? I was trying to be friendly. And then this last survivor didn't help me at all. She's like, "Oh, there's a killer, gotta run away. So it's like, I understand, but I'm not trying to kill, okay? I'm just trying to hook you up with a hook." And you can get the event head for the hag. Right, so let's move on. This is called the Void Bully. Collect 9 energy from downing survivor. So you need to have survivor with void energy, then you down them, because that's how you steal void energy. It's quite easy because Survivor in this game tends to only do generators. So you can, without a doubt, get some after you give them time to work on generators. Another one's hook 6 survivors on esoteric hooks. Fine. For survivors, collect 6 void energy from stunning killer. So this one was quite difficult. Even though for survivors you have many ways to stun, like head on, stun the pallet, flashlight save, decisive strike, um, blast mine. Oh, blast mine was my favorite. I love it. Yeah, so there's so many ways, but you have to make sure the killer had void energy that they didn't deposit. The next one was enigmatic light. Finish repairing 4 esoteric generators. That's fine. Community challenge here. Huge deposit. Right, we transfer 15 void energy into a single unstable rift in a single trial. Easy. You got the hag's hand. Here, open the rift. Transfer a total of 30 void energy and then in a single trial. So you just have to complete. It doesn't matter if you do it slowly, but as long as at the end you have 30 void energy that is deposited, and that's easy. And you can get Kate's legs. Not Kate's legs, but Kate's what do you call it? Well, what happened? Event legs. I mean, it's like torso, and then the bottom one. It's not greaves, but I guess it's legs. Yeah, that's it. And for each level, for level 1 you get the creepy corn, level 2 you get the candy spider. Very neat. And it's all you've been waiting for. It's the collection. It's the collection. So this is the stories that is sorry about the noise. That is only available during the event. So that's why I'm recording here. Might be uploading this in YouTube. I will upload in YouTube so that I can keep it as memories. Yes. So hopefully the story is fine. So the first one is called Something Wicked, All Hallows Eve, Logs, Stories, and Notes. So let's go and listen. This has audio, so I can mute myself.
Journal of a Moving Picture. Secrets. A small group ventured into the fog and quickly returned, saying they had come across the ruins of a tower not unlike this one. Only inside this tower, instead of stories and Irish wine, they found dozens of flayed bodies and leather scrolls covered in tattoos. The tattooed messages and symbols are indecipherable. Could be messages and secrets about this dark dimension. Things learned, things discovered. Perhaps even a way out of this infernal prison.
So this group is stuck inside a reality, I guess. Could be messages and secrets about this dark dimension. So they're stuck somewhere. I think it's about the Garden of Joy community, like that place. So they go to the fog, quickly return, maybe finding a place that they can escape to. So let's look at the second story. Ooh, let's go.
Journal of a Moving Picture. Human Books. We continued to search the fog, where we discovered other abandoned buildings and tower-like structures. A few of us found more of these scrolls and strange instruments like the glowing blue contraption in the basement. The symbols on the scrolls seemed very familiar to those found within the pages of Sam Park's Codex. Several of these ancient scrolls were returned to the House of Arkham, and upon further inspection, it was clear that the scrolls were made out of human skin. and that someone had been hunting people with arcane symbols tattooed on their bodies. Strange, yet fascinating to think that there are human books walking around the realm with secret knowledge that could possibly help us better understand this loveless inferno. Could make for an interesting character in the movie picture I will eventually write, produce, and direct. I imagine a character recording the secrets of the universe on his skin with cosmic ink that cannot be erased, smudged, or destroyed. But in reality, he's probably some ordinary Joe from a strange world who tattooed a grocery list on his body. Curious to learn more about these human books, I spent time researching the Chamber of Blood for stories inspired by or referencing a character like him. No luck yet. Though I did find one story about strange instruments attached to hooks and generators that could open a portal out of a hellish world, not unlike this one. Could be our ticket out of here. I'll keep digging.
Hello, Monty. Welcome to the stream. I'm just doing a event review of one of my favorite games, so that's why I was a bit silent because he was speaking in a very low and attractive voice. I wish I had that kind of voice where it's very mysterious yet clear. You know what I mean? But dang, look at that. So there's people with arcane symbols tattooed to their bodies, and basically someone's hunting them down. Oof, making them human books. Oh, I mean, like the scrolls are made of human flesh. Ugh. That's like a. I think I heard stories about books made of human remains, which is kind of scary to think about. Kind of scary. Is scary. It's not kind of. It is. It's 100% scary. But he's villain and a strange brother tattooed a grocery list on his body. That's kind of funny. Right, so in this part, curious to learn more about this human books, Chambers of Blood for stories. Oh, thank you, Muncie. But yeah, I'll take your word for it then. I have to learn how to appreciate what I have. Right, Chamber of Blood. Chamber of Blood. Is this Chamber of Secrets? Ooh. Because in Chamber of Secrets, they do have blood sacrifices, right? Strange instrument. Attached to hooks and generators that could open. Oh, is that the thing that I see in our games? Like the hooks and the generators are all decorated with something, right? So if you see my past gameplay, they kind of like decorated. Looks nice. Like looks so steampunkish. You know, that's what I'm gonna say. Like it's a steampunk style. And I wish I could show it right now. Maybe I would. Who knows? And the third story, let us listen. Something Wicked, All Hallows Eve.
Something Wicked, All Hallows Eve. The cloaked survivor moved through the fog, trying to destroy the devices before it was too late. But the survivor's attempt had been marred by the three watchers, who had somehow entered the minds of the prisoners. Through memories, visions, and dreams, they had been made to believe harnessing dark energy was their only chance to escape. That the devices would somehow open a doorway back home. But the cloaked survivor knew better. The cloaked survivor could see the dark energy was doing something else to the world, and that the Watchers had something far more wicked in mind.
Okay, question. How would you know that's a cloaked survivor? So, like, the narrator is trying to not say it explicitly, but the survivors are about people who got dragged into the entity's realm, right? So this is where they are. So I'm just asking how. Maybe it's the one that's missing, because in our tome, let's see if I can see compendium, like the background there, like for a split second you can see the background, like you can see it's ruined over there. There used to be someone sitting down there, but not anymore. Very curious, where does this story goes? The Watchers. So we have a new group. Oh gosh, it's like a convoluted storyline, but it's fine. You know, for a game to expand, you need to have convolution, I guess. But that's it. That's all there is to Haunted by Daylight. I do hope all of you enjoyed, or try to enjoy my explanation of what is to offer from this event. I really do love this game. I just hope that in the future it'll be more fun, right? Because I've poured in how many hours? Let's see, how many hours did I pour into this game? I want to see. Let me see my Steam. I poured in 1,633 hours. So it's 1.6. Insane amount. Insane. Oh. I guess that is it for today. Thank you all for stopping by. Hopefully you have a wonderful day ahead of you. And I'm just gonna see if I could raid someone. That is fine. Fine with me. I enjoyed the 1% explained that was here. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. But we can get going, and maybe I'll stream later, who knows, because it's a Friday, so why not. So I'm just gonna raid just to say hi to someone, and I think, yeah, I could raid this person. Her name is Maestro, so her full name is Maestro Hatsu. Hopefully I can shout her out first, so you can see what she's like. Let's see what she's like. Oh. Oh, sorry. Oh.
Please.
So she also plays Dead by Daylight, and we can go say hi to her. So I'll see you all later. Let's just do a short mini raid. Thank you all for whoever stopping by. Appreciate you all. Hopefully I'll see you soon. And goodbye everyone.